jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse, and I know how to work my wrist. Go.
I'm Tonii Boi. I'm from Crosstown, Paramount, West Orlando. You know, the city, Orlando.
Get up, Boii. You ever slept in a bando? I trapped in the same clothes. Ever hit a lick for a low? Boy, we gotta shake some and try to bounce back. You ever bust down on a dime bag? You ever been fucked up with nothing to give? When you broke, they ain't got nothing to give. This shit real. When I make it, I ain't got nothing to give. I'm money hungry, bitch. I need me a meal. I might go and poke some.
He said he from Paramount, probably one of the roughest parts of Orlando. What was it like growing up in Paramount?
Gotta take me some shit, just to make me some shit. I buy a stick and go to shaking that bitch. I'm in a fucked up situation. I'm jiggling, trying to do what I can.
Poverty, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just ain't grow up with shit. Mama was in prison. Real mama was in prison. I was adopted. You know what I'm saying? Plug of the post. Staying with my grandma. All that good shit. Like 6 elementary school. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. Got it all over the place, man. Broke as fuck.
And you hear that in a lot of your music. So that did inspire your music. What made you decide? You know, most rappers nowadays, they talk about the glam and the glitz. They don't really talk about what's really going on. Like, you know, being from the bottom and, you know, what it take to get out. Like, what make you go that route and, you know, give it to the people the way you give it to them?
And like, first of all, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Everything be from the heart, like, you know what I'm saying, and off the top, like, it's just, before my mama died, we had a little talk, cause I wasn't really taking music serious like that, but before my mama died, we had a talk in the hospital, and she was basically like, don't tell them folks about some shit you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, just get to them blood raw, make them feel where you coming from, you know what I'm saying, make them feel, you know what I'm saying, just make them feel you, you know what I'm saying, make them feel what you talk about, make them feel where you came from, you know what I'm saying, and that way, they'll respect you more, you know what I'm saying, you get it to them blood raw, they gonna get it to you, you know what I'm saying, that feedback gonna be blood raw, so that's why I get it to them like that.
Yeah, that's some great advice, but when you know, you keeping it real, like, you know, nowadays a lot of artists, they getting on from, you know, talking about stuff they never did or never had, like, I know you say your mom told you, you know, stay true to yourself, but like, what keep you grounded and, you know, keep you going this route the way you going?
Man, first of all, I mean, what keep me grounded is, you know what I'm saying, just like my kids. That's what keep me grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I know all my kids, like my biggest fans. You know, my children, I got 7 of them. So you feel what I'm saying? I got 7 kids, and my 6 one, I mean my 5 that listen to my music, like, they my biggest fans, so they know, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't want my kid growing up and like, daddy say he had this, daddy say, you know what I'm saying, and then the streets, you know, a lot of niggas get called out, behind that shit, you know, you rapping about Benzes and Bentleys and all that shit you ain't got, you know what I'm saying, that shit get called out, you know what I'm saying, niggas be hollering out, they ain't been behind that wall, that shit get called out, niggas down here, boy, these niggas, right, they so hold down here, and females too, they gonna orange kind of clerk that shit, you feel what I'm saying, they gonna look you up and see if that shit check out.
Get up, Boii. 2 jits in the photo. With a paper tag, it's a stolo. 2 sticks in the window poker. Jits blowing dope with the window open.
So you say you got 7 kids?
Yeah, I got 7 of them.
How old was you when you first had your first child?
But I just don't have a kid, but my oldest child 5. My oldest 4, my bad. So it's 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, newborn.
So they pretty much keep you motivated. Do you take them to the areas you grew up? Like, do you want them to see how you know you was living?
Nah, fuck that. No.
So how you feel about rappers, like, you know, feeling like they blow up and got to go back to the hood, to, you know, prove a point? Kind of like the XXX situation. Like, a lot of people feel like he shouldn't have been in the hood, or moving around the way he was moving, and a lot of people feel like he was just, you know, doing that because he thought it was safe. Like, he really went from the streets. Like, what you gotta say about that?
I feel like anybody that's like real shit, bro. If you got enough, I don't give a damn how much respect you got. I don't give a fuck how much respect you got in the streets. None of that shit, bro. A lot of rappers you don't seen came up. Dobie, Lil Snoop. Your hood be the one that gun your ass down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, I ain't never know dude until he died. I think I heard him on Kodak's song. I ain't even know who he was then because, you know, when Kodak dropped that video, he didn't put him in the video. You know what I'm saying? So, I never knew who he was, but I speaking on the situation, like, bro, get out. I mean, I'm still in the hood. I ain't in my hood, but you got to get out. You got to get, you know what I'm saying? You got to get from around that shit, bro. Cause niggas look at shit and see that shit bigger than what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's judging a book by a cover.
That's smart. So you say you're not in your hood, but I'm pretty sure you go back. What precautions do you take, or do you have to take when you go back to your hood? And what do it mean to you to be able to go back to your hood?
I don't take no precautions, but I roll with mine wherever I go. I shit, sleep, bathe, all my, you know what I'm saying? You catch him. I don't give a fuck who he is, you know what I'm saying? Just, I respect everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm well respected, so I really don't have to take too many precautions, but I just, you know, I ride with him. Eat, sleep in the shit, and breathe, you know, however, I'm gonna ride with him.
Okay, like I said, you had to break out here jigging and finessing. A lot of people don't pretty much know what, like, jigging is. Like, can you describe what is to jig?
Jig is to get it. Like, however you gonna do, I don't give a fuck if you fraud, you're working, you know what I'm saying, you're serving, you're in trap, however you get it, you robbing, you jigging, you know what I'm saying. And on the other end, if you finessing, then you know what I'm saying, that's how you gotta get it, you know, gotta finesse the jig.
Anything else, you niggas can do the math. Jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse. I'm jigging and finesse, and I know how to work my wrist. Go.
There's been a lot of people exposed in the hip hop scene as far as snitching. How do you feel about like what's going on with hip hop and snitching? Like, do you feel like, you know, you should overlook that because what a person done before, or do you feel like it's over after that?
Ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you were put in a fucked up situation, it just, the streets ain't gonna let you come back from that. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you told that the man stole a piece of bubble gum. You told. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nowhere in the fuck. You ain't finna come back to the hood and everybody know you snitching. Ain't nobody finna say nothing to you. I know some people that done been put in some fucked up ass situations where, you know what I'm saying, a nigga told on him first and then he had to, you know what I'm saying, but I can't really speak on it because I don't really know too much of what happened, but I know some niggas that done told, like, you know what I'm saying, but hey, only God and him know what the fuck he told for, but it ain't too many people that can, you know what I'm saying.
So in that type of situation, is it acceptable?
Next question. Ain't no motherfucking acceptance. Ain't no, you a rat, you like cheese, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't respect that shit, me period, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
and you
I don't know, bro. I can't answer that.
And how many times have you been incarcerated?
12.
12 times?
Yeah.
Youngest or oldest?
Huh?
Youngest age you've been arrested?
I went to juvenile like one time when I was like 14, and then I got, matter of fact, that juvenile count is 13 times. So juvenile like 13, and then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've been locked up every year.
So what was your first arrest about?
We did some dumb ass shit. We was staying in Winter Park and we snatched we went to, they had built this bank, and we went in the motherfucking the parking garage and snatched the goddamn fire extinguisher and sprayed everybody cars and shit.
So, you know, you pretty much been in. I know a lot of people say when you get in the system, you know, yeah, it's over.
That's it. You just fuck. I don't give a fuck who you is out here. When you in there, you ain't no damn about it. So
what's the difference now? Like lawyers, like what you learned from that whole situation, that whole experience of being incarcerated. And how do you move different?
I just say, I move different. Like I just don't do the shit I was doing. Like back when I was getting fucked up like that, I was doing dumbass shit like nigga be riding around with this in the car, that in the car, might high speed or some shit like that, and get caught with it. Be having gas in the car, and then it's so fucked up cause when the jigging song came out, that's when it made me a target. Like the police was on our ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? We labeled as a gang already. So they see me in traffic. I used to have a red haircut. So when they see me in traffic, they want to pull me off the dribble. Know I got some weed in the car. I just made this song called Jigging, bitch, and the weed, the real life shit. But the way I move is like, I don't even fuck with that side, period. OPD, I don't even want to see their face. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole nother side, bitch, ain't nothing. And doing what I do best.
Yeah, that's what made me ask that question. I saw a situation where you was putting on Instagram like you was targeted, and a lot of people, you know, you had a big record, Jigging and Finessing, going at the time, and a lot of people feel like that time, you know, that you had to spend away kind of like slowed you up. Like, did you feel that? Like, in your whole time being incarcerated, like, did you think to yourself like, man, like, you know, I need to take this a little more serious and move different and pursue rap?
Yeah, I did, bro. And then not only that, like, me getting targeted, it fucked my career up. It fucked my music up. It fucked me going farther. Like, cause at the time when that song dropped, we stayed in jail, bro. My whole clique, bro. Every week, one of us went to jail, bro. Every week, bro. It's like, with no, you know what I'm saying? If they knew, like, my whole clique was targeted, so they knew what the fuck was going on. Like, it's just like they knew every time they caught us with something, or they were putting something, you know what I'm saying? They were pointing, we had shit where we were getting put shit on. Like, it was a whole bunch of shit, bro. But it fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
And a few times people pretty much thought it was over, but that wasn't the case. And you know, I doubt you told. So how much did that cost you as far as lawyers and bond money?
Thousands of dollars, over 20 racks, over 20 racks. Cause I be getting charged with stupid shit, like a whole bunch of, like, my charges be this price, then you gotta pay lawyer $5-6 grand to do this, and you know what I'm saying? Every time I done been locked up, I done bond it out. As soon as I get in that bitch, and I don't pay the lawyer for every charge, I never went in that bitch without no lawyer. Never.
That's smart.
I ain't doing that PD shit.
That's what it is. And you know, I spoke with you mentioned you from Crosstown. I spoke to Trout, and he spoke highly of you in the Jigging and Finessing. You know, he told me about like the shows on the road y'all had, like, you know, how much it was going for you. How did you meet Trout and, you know, have with that situation?
Okay, I met Trout. I had opened up for Rich Homie Corn. I had opened up for Rich Homie Corn. Him and his baby mama, they had this shit called C4. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I didn't know that they was two separate like companies, like promotional companies. I thought they was together. You know what I'm saying? So one C4 is a bomb, and then one C4 is a category 4, like the tornado type shit. You know what I'm saying? The worst hurricane that ever hit Orlando. That was Trap. And I dropped this track called Nobody Knows, and JR was tweeting about me. So somebody told me that JR was tweeting about me, and I did another show, which was March Madness at Lux.
Hold on, JR, the DJ that passed away.
Yeah, Disco JR, RP to Disco JR. I had did the track, and the nigga went to tweeting about me. And we finally linked up at the club, and he was like, bro, I want to rap with you. Like, I want to holler at you. And at this time, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing my thing or whatever, but nigga ain't really getting no major money. Nigga like getting a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple dollars or whatever. And when he hollered at me, he was like, you know, want to link up. And I was already had a little situation going on with Fed ENT. But he was like, bro, I ain't trying to sign you or nothing. I just want to fuck with you. I can blow you up bigger than what you will. So shit, you know, we linked up.
So you never decided it was just like a, you know, your word.
Yeah, it was just like some word shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, as soon as we linked, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Everything was.
Was it being from the same hood or just, you know,
how
he came at you?
It was just how he came at me, and then when I went to asking all my people who the dude was, cause I never knew him. You know what I'm saying? When I asked everybody was like, yeah, he check out. You know what I'm saying? Bro got a bag, and he gonna make sure you straight. And he one of the biggest promoters in the city. And he linked up with Disco JR, he was the biggest DJ in the city. We linked up, and then shit, bro just started like promoting me left and right.
So what's y'all relationship like now today?
That bitch, you know, shit, we still holler at each other, you know what I mean? It ain't like how we used to be, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to be, like, every day, but, you know, just time changes and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that.
And at what time did you decide to start taking your music, like, taking music serious? Like really listen to it and, like, man, I could really, you know, be big one day. How old was you when you figured out?
I started taking that bitch serious. I think I was like 23 when I took it serious, like real serious.
What was your first
22, 23.
First song you dropped? And how old was you?
My first song I dropped was on Florida Boy. That bitch called Florida Boy. Before I was 16, that bitch, I'm a Florida boy till the day I fall. The guns gon' spray, but the shake said all. The home of the killers, the good, dope, and raw. Some shit like that. I was 16.
And you mentioned, you know, your mom told you in the hospital that your music, you know, you should keep it real. Like, did she listen to your music? And how did that make you, you know,
she
feel?
She didn't get a chance to.
She didn't get a chance to?
Nah.
So she just seen it in you?
Yeah.
And told you, you know, just keep it real?
Yeah, she ain't get a chance to, bro.
Sorry to hear that.
Shit fucked me up. Damn.
And so you in a new label situation. What's different this go round, and what could the people expect?
With the new label, what you mean?
With the new label, like as far as the product, like what's different this go round? Because you know you was making a lot of moves on your own, and you know people was very responsive to it, and you know most people was saying like, man, he shouldn't have signed. He should have kept going. Like, what made you sign?
I look at everybody that was already up under. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at. I don't look at, despite of what they say they got going on and say, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, what a nigga say or nothing like that. I just, first of all, I've been rapping with bro long time ago, you know what I'm saying? When he first got Whoop. And what it was I was like fucking with Trap. You feel what I'm saying? But I think even if I would have started fucking with Bang when I was fucking with Trap, I think Trap would have said still fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Cause the man knows something. You feel what I'm saying? It was on some shit like that. Like, not only that, I just look at the people that was up under him, like Whoop, Tonii Boi, like them niggas won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas had the biggest, you know what I'm saying, runs in this city here, up under that label. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they had going on, but I knew that they was, you know what I'm saying? I can't say he was responsible, like, you know what I'm saying, but he put a lot of work. I seen the footwork, bro. I seen when Whoop first got Whoop, you know what I'm saying? Whoop became Whoop. That shit, I seen that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And his little label and his street team and all that shit, them boys put a lot of footwork. Every time you bent the corner, but they were passing out Whoop shit or doing that shit, you know what I'm saying? I just know the man know what he's doing.
So is it any politics behind this? Like, did you kind of talk to, you know, other people before you made a move, or you was just sold on it and like, man, this the right move for me and, you know, my career?
I don't really talk to, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody in the like in the street. I just ask my family, like, you know what I'm saying. I ask my brothers and my sister, my daddy. You know what I'm saying. They really my biggest critics and who I fuck with and who I be with every day. So when I asked them, they were like, hell yeah, like fuck it, do it. You know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying.
So you just dropped a new track, Spin the Bin. That's the first single you dropped under the label. Do you plan on just dropping singles, or do you got a project coming?
I got a project coming, but I'm finna drop so much that, you know what I'm saying, they were like, damn, Jit ain't dropping number 5. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna drop the project in probably like, I said, October? Like October.
You dropping a project October? You already got a name?
I had one name, but then I just like, I don't know. I was gonna name it Cold Hearted, but then I think I might name that bitch Tonii.
Tonii. That's your real name?
Yep.
What made you want to go with your real name?
Shit, that shit real. Everything real. I'm gonna give you everything. Well, I can name that bitch X95765. My DC number.
That's dope. And with this project, what's the difference between this project and the last couple projects? I know you elevated, you know, you live in a different lifestyle.
With this project, I can honestly say every track on that bitch is off the top. I ain't writing nothing. It's just been freestyling lately.
And you know how you say your past music, you know, you kept it real. You talked about the pain and the struggle. Obviously, you're not struggling no more. You got gold chains on. You know, you living different. Like, what's the music about now? And, you know, if you rap about the struggle, is you keeping it real?
Yeah. Man, that's still the same shit. I don't give a fuck if I had 10 chains on, diamond rings.
You still struggling?
You still hear that. I'm still struggling because I ain't where I want to be at. I ain't got no Maybach. I ain't got none of that shit. I don't even think about it. Yeah, I would. Never mind. I'm tripping. But, yeah, I ain't where I want to be at.
Where you want to be?
I want to be somewhere, trying to fuck Donald Trump, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of money. I'm trying to have buku money, go to the hood and buy the projects.
And you a businessman too.
Mm-hmm.
You got the car wash going on, detailing business. Let the people know about that.
Yeah, get up, boost some mobile detailing. You know, shit. It be so many cars pulling up where I be at, so man, I ain't really gotta go nowhere. But y'all know a nigga watch the car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get up Booster Boys and watch the car.
So the name, that's interesting. You named it Get Up Boosie.
Yeah. Which
is not like a normal marketing plan. What made you do that? And you know, describe to the people the situation with Boosie.
Get Up Boosie is the last thing my little brother said to Boosie when he was laid out on the floor. He got shot like 4 times. I think that was 4. Bro got shot 4 times, and he basically really just died in front of bro. You know what I'm saying? He was still living, but you know what I'm saying? He was recognized real. You know that she was gone, but he was basically saying, "Get up, Boosie, get up." You know what I'm saying? So we ran with that shit, like, cause we was at the hospital, like how long we stayed out there? About 4 hours. About 4 hours, and we all out there, bitch. You know, they got us game later, so we couldn't. They locked the hospital down, so we was out the door waiting on. You know what I'm saying? So we just all out there, bitch. Like, get up, Boost. Like, we pray, bro, get up. You know what I'm saying? So we started a little hashtag, and the hashtag went through the whole city, and that's what it was. And we, you know.
And I see people turn that around. A lot of people use that in other different ways. Do you take offense to that, or do you like look at it like, you know, it's a good thing?
I don't take shit offensive. I don't take shit offensive if it ain't fucking with my money or my kids or nothing like that. I don't give a damn. I mean, it's working.
And he was a fan of your music?
Oh yeah, yeah. Boosie knew every song. Boosie was at every show, on every stage. Like, man, there be sometimes we be geeked up in that bitch or too drunk. I get a mic to Boosie and let Boosie rap that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we look just like, same haircut, same everything. All that.
So when that situation happened, did it cause you to move different? Do you feel like it was targeted, or was it just kind of like wrong place, wrong time situation?
We ain't gonna, you know, I can't really speak on it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it caused me to move real different. Like it puts you in a state of paranoia though. Like, anything move wrong, you just be on his ass. Like, you be ready to a bitch blank or fart wrong, bitch gonna pop. You know what I'm saying?
So even though, you know, you say you don't go back to the hood and you're not in the hood no more, you still...
No, I ain't gonna say I don't go back to the hood. I go back to the hood, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like, I'm finna go move over there, hell no. Cause like I say, OPD, that's the OPD way, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guaranteed that my face is recognized in every officer's face over there.
I'm pretty sure you say you've been arrested 15 times.
12
times. 13 times. And you know, so how do you manage both with the music and the business? And you know, like, is the business a plan B?
Nah, the business the plan A. Sometimes these boys have to make me go to the studio. Like, lately it's been easy. Like, I be get up and I say, whoop whoop, but that business gonna make sure I pay for the studio and all that extra shit like that. Which I'm in a situation now I ain't got to, but.
So you put the music first?
I put the
At
business
this point?
first. Yeah, I put the business first, and then, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, the music, I don't know, man.
And with your music, you've been grinding for a minute. Do you feel like you underrated or overrated?
I'm underrated like a motherfucker. I eat a lot of these niggas, though. They know that shit.
And you had the letter to my city where you spoke on. You felt like you was underrated. What you think caused that for people to like overlook you?
Talent, bro. Like everybody in this city that's underrated, bro. They overlooked, bro. You don't see these niggas on like them niggas that got a name over me. Ain't now one of them niggas ever called me and said let's do a song. Nobody.
Do you feel like it's politics? Like, do you feel like certain people don't want to reach out to you because, stuff going on in the streets, or it's just hating?
I don't know what it is, bro. I can't really speak on I don't know what it is, bro. You know, the only, bro, you know what? This is what's crazy, bro. The only nigga that ever hit me by the song, bro, was KT. When Pull Up came out, KT hit me and was like, bro, I want to get on the Pull Up remix. That's the only nigga ever hit me up by the song, by the feature, bro. Other than that, bro, nobody ever hit. And Elite, baby.
Have you ever reached out to anybody by the feature?
Reached out? Yeah, I reached out to all of them. I got a song with everybody now. I got a song with everybody, but ask me if I'm on their song, nah. I got a song with Moot. I got a song with Whoop. D-Boy. D-Boy, I fuck with D-Boy, though. KT. Elite, baby. Baby Soldier.
So do you still reach out to artists, or you?
No, I ain't on that shit no more.
And being where you from, 2 artists recently just signed. Like, did that kind of motivate your situation to where you want to go, get a deal to kind of push your career? Like, did that motivate you, or you looked at life just happy for him?
I was just happy for him, like, you know what I'm saying? I just see, like, our city, like, Orlando got so much talent. Our city been slept on for so long. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, damn, 2 niggas back to back out the hood. You know what I'm saying? So now I give you a little hope. Like, okay, I know they paying attention to this city. But that's about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad them niggas signed, cause shit, I'm gonna go on ahead and get the fuck up out of here too.
Have you had any offers? Any like major label offers? What would it take to kind of, get you to go major? That bad, and your Epic and Po Boy South. I had 2. Matter of fact, I was with Trap when Po Boy came at us. You know what I'm saying? And then Epic. But if you know like the game, folks ain't getting you shit. So it's basically like an artist development deal, tax write-off.
It's like let me grab you. I'm gonna give you a couple dollars and put you on the shelf real quick. I'm gonna let you know when you can go ahead and rap. That's what that is.
Do you regret turning that down? Do you regret turning it down?
Yeah, nah. What they tried to, not the first time, but the second time they offered me that shit, I got what they offered me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping.
That's real. So let the people know, where to find you at the social media. And anything else you want to let them know about, what you got coming up.
You can find me on Instagram, Tonii Boi G. That's TONIIBOIIG JIGG. Facebook, TONIIBOII Tonii Boi. And yeah, like I said, I'm in between the names of Cold Hearted or Tonio, but that's what you can expect. That's coming out in October. I haven't made a date yet.